Okay, Olivier, could you introduce yourself, and then I will ask Kim to introduce herself too.
Sure, I'm Olivier Lecointre. I'm vet by training. I've been working with Merial for 27 years now. And today, since the last year, I'm in charge of change and innovation management for industrial operations.
Thank you. So, Kim.
And I'm Kim Barnes. I'm the CEO of Barnes & Conti Associates in Berkeley, California.
Thank you.
And we're here today to talk a little bit about how you have been using the Managing Innovation Program at Merial. And I'm just curious, I'd like to know more about how you've used it, and I'll ask you to tell me a little bit more about how it's working.
I did use Managing Innovation in Merial. Let's say I used it as an idea that was new to us, and we were able to create value from it. So actually, I used Managing Innovation to introduce Managing Innovation, and it worked very well.
And I think that you've designed something inside of the organization to get the greatest possible value from it, and I'd be interested in hearing about that.
Yeah, the tricky point was to make sure people can get something from it as soon as possible. So we designed the training session as an operating session. So during the training, people will be faced with innovative challenges. They will be asked to solve them in order to end the training with a real proposal as an innovative way to change things that match with Merial's strategy. That was the whole purpose. They will get something real from this training. It's not just a concept, it's a fast way to get innovative.
And I think you've also arranged some interesting follow-up that I'd like to know more about.
Yeah, but the follow-up is to make sure people have all the means and the support to move from this innovation space to real life, helping people to agree to take risk and realize that they have all the skills and already all the permissions to mitigate risk. And they start doing that when they understand that instead of looking for fast result and absolute result first, they can just learn from testing, mitigating risk. And what we're providing with what we call the Managing Innovation Facilitators, people who were volunteering to help other people in that, is to coach them, creating value, taking risk, supporting them to have some stakeholder management and so on.
Tell me a little bit more about the innovation facilitators. How do you choose them? What do they do?
It's all based on volunteers.
Yeah.
They are all people who went through the Managing Innovation training, the 2-day training. And after one workshop, two workshops, I sent a message generally on the intranet saying this day will be training, 1-day training for facilitators. Who wants to come? Who's interested? Most of the time the session is fulfilled in the next hour with people volunteering. And then there are different evolutions. Some people are really diving. We got now 4 to 5 very skilled and experienced facilitators who went in very different situations to facilitate groups, people. And some others who just came by curiosity, who didn't run any workshop, but at least they had the knowledge. A third category are these kind of people who are going cautiously and asking to be attending some workshops I'm facilitating, or an experienced facilitator is facilitating, so they will build some more confidence, and then they go by themselves.
So the way you're using the word workshop here is distinct from the original learning session. The workshop is an application.
It's an application, definitely. The training session includes a workshop, so people can practice and experience. And we have now a multiplicity of challenges. Leaders and managers are expressing challenges. They propose to the teams, and that's the opportunity to build what we call workshops to solve a specific challenge. And what is interesting is those workshops are based on volunteers. People are not summoned to attend this workshop. That's one. The challenge holder is just sending a message to the Innovators Network saying, hey, I have this challenge to solve. It will be next Wednesday, for instance, from 2 p.m. Who wants to come? And most of the time, people come because they want to do it. So we have only motivated people in this kind of meeting.
And the people that are part of the Innovators Network, do they formally sign up for that, or is that given a mail list, or could it be anybody that's taken the class?
It's anybody that wants for the training.
Okay.
The 2-day training, and we are sharing, we're testing and learning on how to build such a network. So today it's very simple. It's an Excel spreadsheet with the list of everybody who is accessible with this email address. And it's some information sharing using some internal social network. So we are testing slowly and see how people respond in order to get the best solution for them one day.
So you said that the leaders present challenges. How do you get those leaders involved?
The point actually was I had two choices. Either I came to the leaders, top leaders, first at once saying, this is a great concept, let's apply it. Then I realized quite quickly that those top leaders have something else to do than dealing with new concepts. They have a full business to manage, they have high pressure. So I chose the other way to first demonstrate we could create value. And so we prototyped managing innovation with small groups of people, volunteers, prototyping the training, prototyping the efficiency in solving challenges. And doing that, I was able then to go to the leaders saying, look, it took this amount of time, it generated this amount of value, and one of those values is people motivation. And quickly, leaders got the point and said, yeah, we want that. Let's go to that.
Well, I'd like to ask you one more question, really, which is, what advice would you give to someone else who is in the position of wanting to really create greater innovation in their organization and is using the Managing Innovation Program to do it? What would be the one best piece of advice you could give them?
I would say because there are many advices that come to me. So I would say dare to create value, that dare not to have the permission first. Don't ask permission to demonstrate value first, and then go. When you have cut the first cycle in creating value, then you can ask for permission to go further. But if you ask permission first, just based on concept, you get nothing but doubt, uncertainty, and people won't go there. So just there to do something and demonstrate.
That's great. Thank you. It's been very exciting.
Thank you very much, and thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, certainly. I've really enjoyed being here and seeing how this is all developing. You're doing a very exciting piece of work here.
Thank you very much.
Okay.